It's not enough to eat.
I'll take it. We'll go, man. We'll go.
We'll do it.
I wanted to ask, we've been just bombarding you with questions now, and you fucking answered them, all of them to a T. So you got anything for us? Anything you want to ask personally?
Yeah, so
For any of us, man. It can be
Logan
questions,
is such a busy person. You have so many different projects and stuff to where it's sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to keep up with it all. Yeah. So I feel like I should know more about you guys when I actually do, to where I want to know more about how you guys work together with like your independent thing. I know a little bit about that, right? I want to hear a little bit about that. And a little bit more about how this came to be and how you guys were starting out, because you guys are how many episodes in now? 58 that we said?
58.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
I think Vince should start with that, how we came together, and then Mike add in some. Jared?
Well, it all started May of 2020. We started watching April 2020. Started watching The Last Dance every Sunday.
Okay.
At first it was me, Jared, and Mike the first Sunday, and then we're like, fuck, we need to invite Barnes. So the second Sunday he started coming in, everyone after that, and then I remember.
Wait, did you just say I wasn't in the first?
No, I don't think you were. No, the first one you were.
The first one you weren't there, yeah.
And then I just remember us like hanging out on my patio, like just talking, like sitting there, like, man, I would just love to just record this, and I like to listen to us talk, so I think other people would maybe find interest in us talking, and I know we know a lot of interesting people, and that we could bring on, and if we could figure this out, it took a minute to like we stopped hanging out in May. Jared moved back to Washington, I believe. Yeah. And then he went back after the pandemic kind of went down, because he came back during the pandemic. So then he was planning on coming back eventually. He started making his way back from California, like from Washington, got stuck in California, I believe, for a couple months. He got back in October, and we're like, okay, we can finally start the podcast.
Right.
I started building like the table,
there you go.
everything. I started
imagine
planning
this
out,
table just literally wood.
Yeah.
There was nothing on the walls. I don't know. Like we had like this little recorder. I had the laptop. I was trying to figure out how to like make that work.
This was before I started school too.
Of course,
right?
We just found like he had a microphone.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Awesome.
It just became a thing of every Sunday, man. You know, it was weird because, we live in a world of a majority of us have to live by our weekends,
Yeah, it's hard to plan anything.
Yeah.
Let's just fly by the seat of your pants the best you can.
Vince explaining how like busy Jay was with traveling, and just we all had different things going on for sure. But once we finally got together, it was like every Sunday we were like having to pause the documentary of the Michael Jordan, because we'd be talking outside and stuff.
We'd be talking for like an hour.
It was like every single time we're like, man, we gotta do this again. We gotta do it again, and it's just became, man, every Sunday here we are. And
I was so thankful that they came out with 2 episodes like on the night. Of, right?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they
Back
air
to back,
2 episodes? So it's like, we get to watch a whole nother episode.
Yeah, 2
but
hours.
just kind of like collectively, because I mean we've known each other for most of our lives. At this point now, I think we can say that.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
And,
13 years old.
I mean, 10 years plus.
I've known Vince since 3rd grade.
Yeah,
Mike, Jeff since I was in fucking pretty much 1st grade. So if I, you know what I mean.
So I've known you 2-3 years now, something like that.
Strong. I feel like a strong 2.5, 3 at least.
A firm 2.
Yeah, firm 2.
All right.
But so for us, when it comes to starting it too, like you're the perfect example of why we're doing this. We had our rough patches or whatever, but like us talking is fun and all, but there's so many interesting people out there. Like it's why not?
Yeah, no, it really is crazy, like some of the very particular interests that people have and how they can really build their entire life around it. Like whether spiders are your one thing, right? Whether snakes are your one thing, or
Mike, tell them your one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna get into that because I think we all have our own things, but me myself, I'm the youngest, right? I've been surrounded by them my whole life, and my blood brother, one of my older brothers, was best friends with Jared and Logan. He graduated with them.
He was at my house. We all went to my crib on Meridian right down the street. I'll drive by it when we leave.
They
every day.
They took me under their wings
every day.
They all took me under their wings. They're all my big brothers. They're all my idols. You know, I've always looked up to them. So that's kind
we
of
passed like the party torch on to him
There
after
you
we
go.
left.
Straight up,
like they had their group, and you know, through high school and everything. And it's like I always looked back at myself as like my brother kind of passed me the torch of the same thing, and it was just But
Bless you.
Thank you.
fucking to go into my thing, like I collect pins, enamel pins. I don't know if you've seen a lot of them or
I've
ever
seen
collected
some,
them
yeah.
yourself, but I collect a lot of shit. I'm just a collector, man. I like interesting things, and to go with like kind of how we got the podcast set up now, you know, there's always things to look at. I was showing Vinny a minute ago, one of these caps right here just says All Grass Brewing Company. I've never seen that. So it's like, I know that's really random, but like I've always had the unique eye for, I've explained to all my friends. So I feel like as a man that, especially me as a kid, my dad would take me to his buddy's house and we'd go into his garage, and every man has this space. Every man has this space. So let me explain that, like, everything cool that a man owns, they like to put in one space and be like, look at my cool stuff.
Yeah.
And that's like, I've always been like kind of addicted to that. So I have like my man cave of all this stuff. I've got hundreds of pins.
Right.
So many pins, bro. I'm talking.
Some badass pins. How much money have you spent on pins, do you think, Mike? You don't gotta give me a number, but above $1,000.
Yeah, it's been above $2,000.
Above two?
And I've only collected for the past 2 years. So it
keep
started
growing,
literally with like one pin. Someone got me as a gift. They didn't think I'd even really
Do you
like.
remember which pin it was?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
was it?
It's a green Scooby-Doo pin.
I
Nice.
know.
Is that what started it? You're just like, fuck it.
It's a green Scooby-Doo pin. My girlfriend got it for me as a birthday gift, and it was just like a cheap $25 pin. I'm
awesome.
obsessed with Scooby-Doo.
I did.
You know?
Got the tat.
So I fucking
Show him the tat.
It's
that Scooby tat.
There we go.
baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
dig it.
But I collect Scooby-Doo shit too. So there you go.
Lots of Scooby.
But I'm a
stuff.
collector. I guess that's my thing. And then I wanted to explain, like, my connection to all of them is from my brother. I'm the youngest out of 5 siblings, so
Oh yeah. Wow.
you know, I've matured faster, I feel like.
Yeah. I think you
'cause I
had to
haven't-
fend for yourself with 5, right?
Yeah. But I love all these guys. These guys are fucking the greatest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big brother status.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like it really came down. Yeah, it's just the love what we had, the love for, you know, each other, and just the love for what our interests are. We're all pretty interested in similar things, and I feel like that along, like trying to reach out to other people, and it's cool to learn this with you guys. You know what I mean? So that's like it's like interesting, and we love, you know, being together. So it's just, I don't know, that, and it's cool too, because Vince, this is kind of your little space, is it not? Like,
This is
you know what I
his
mean?
space.
In your household, like, you got your collective shit just like right here. This is the zone, you know?
I hang out in here a lot, probably a lot more than I should.
No, don't say that. This is the spot, bro.
It's
It's just like I don't know, like, you know, like, I wish we had cameras we could show like all the stuff on the walls. I don't know, like, you can.
Well, that's the
Kinda see.
benefit of becoming a guest and coming on the podcast.
Oh, you're goddamn right.
Yeah.
bro.
Right there it is. Look, you're getting
But I just sit
exclusive
out here and
look.
look at stuff sometimes.
Exclusive look at Barnes'
See, like
forehead.
I liked this. I like this a lot, but it's like I just needed a wall of living stuff, so that
Right.
way it's always moving. I'm
See,
like,
that's
Right.
your cool
I
stuff.
can just stand up and I can look at it. It's right there above my desk, you know. So, fish over here, geckos over here.
Right.
I'm good.
We got
you
music stuff over here.
could go in.
movies.
to fucking hours
I'm
on
starting to run out of room, so I need.
because we're all interested in sports, science, society, fucking
Music.
music, fucking
movies.
movies. Huge
Yeah.
movie fans. Fucking video games.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Anything
dibble dabble with
conspiracy shit.
everything,
Of
man.
course.
History.
Nick, you're into video games.
A little bit, yeah.
What?
Elden Ring.
I have it. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been playing a little bit.
Interesting.
He's